And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Johnson dishes to Bosh. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bosh has got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Thompson. Jones comes in for James. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And it's Cunningham in for Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
2 points, Parkside.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Heat in second.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are, Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Bosh drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Wade against Smith. Shot is off. Good D by Love.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
1:19 left to play in the third. From deep, James. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The drive by LeBron.
Oh. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Luol Deng is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Johnson. Good D by Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Jefferson. It's LeBron with the drive, and it's blocked.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dang, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here's LeBron outside. No good.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat. They lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Jared Cunningham. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. Here's Cunningham. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. And it's Wade penetrating. It's tipped, but they recover it. Right side, the pass to Bosh. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Jefferson kicks to Cunningham. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
James with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Wade dishes to Whiteside. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's blocked. But they get it back. Love the pass to Williams. Back to Love. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 14 points for Chris Bosh.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now here's LeBron. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
The drive by Wade. Here's Winslow. He feeds it to Whiteside. James outside. Smith on the wing. Back to LeBron. Passes to Love. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Wade. James with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Smith. Stolen by Winslow. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
LeBron drives in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 3. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. .112 left to play in the final quarter. Right side, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. For 3, and James with the basket on the assist by Smith.
For 3.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams dishes to James. Stolen by Winslow. To the middle. Here we go, one-on-one. It's stolen by Smith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
.26 seconds left in the game. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Back to Bosh. The 3-ball. The Heat rebound. From deep. No good.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have a range.
Yeah, you're speaking from experience. We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know,